The other day, when I was gathering potions for Bloodthorn, I threw an ice blast, and I was immediately able to walk out of it. That's not normally possible. So I did some testing, and I came up with animation canceling, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's start with the basics. What is an animation? Well, an animation is anything that causes your character to be animated, like him breathing over there, or me standing here, me charging a skill, me casting a skill, that kind of stuff. But there is one problem with animations. Since the developers wanted you to see them, they don't allow you to move while you're doing them. Unless it's something like moving or things like that. But skills, see, I'm trying to move, but it took me a while. We can all agree that that's a pain. It's a burden. But it's something most people lived with. Until now, because I found a way to cancel that out. Slightly situational, but definitely worth knowing. I'll give you an example. See, I was able to move out of that pretty quickly. Normally, you're stuck in end lag for a while, which is basically the game not letting you move, in other terms. I'll throw that ice shard and wait. See, I couldn't move out of that. And I'll try this ice blast. Individually, they're a lot slower. Now these animations, they play, and then if a new one is used after the old one, that new one will play instead. But since Ice Blast and Ice Shard have the same animation, it didn't reset. It just kept playing the old one, and since I cast them fast enough, they both casted without having to do the animation twice. So the Ice Shard was done right at the end and I could move immediately out of it. But with the new skill, it changed right into the Ice Attunement animation from that. So you can only use a different animation if it's faster than the end lag, otherwise it's not worth using and can even be harmful. Now, there's other ways of getting lag reduction though. And I'll give you one right here. Watch this. See, I threw an ice shard backwards, that's how fast it was. Some instant cast skills, or actually all of them that I tested so far, will allow you to stop any end lag as long as they're instant cast and they don't have any end lag themselves. Because switching from an animation that does have end lag to one that doesn't will cut all the end lag out, in essence. Now you can do this with any skill, even buffs, believe it or not. And I'll give you an example. It's done charging. Alright, so we are going to use energy shield and then cast out of it. See? Easy as that. Those usually are best to use it on attacks because those take longer. Now you don't even need an instant cast skill or a same type skill to do this. You can also do it by charging up another skill and then canceling out of that, because the charge animation will break you out of it as well. See? It's pretty easy once you get it down. Now I'm going to switch over to Lava Lore for a few more examples. So here on Lava we can demonstrate this, just not for mages, it's for any class. So you could do stuff like shatter into double attack, and only use one animation for two skills. You can rupture in the pummel. basically do a lot of things. There are some weird skills that don't share animations with other things really, like sweeping blow. And protective stance. But there is something you can do. Different weapon types and certain situations will cause your animations to change. If you're on a battle mount, a lot of your animations are simplified. They didn't really do as much work for battle mounts, so a lot of them are the same here. Instead of me raising up one hand with sweeping blow, it does that for sweeping blow when I'm on a mount. Now why is that important? Well, the main thing here is that it changes animation, so we could do something like use another buff to cancel it out. And we just walked right out of that one. Now the kite is nice, because you can cast it at any time, even in the middle of casting other skills. But it does have end lag, and I'm not sure if it would be worth it for you or not, but it is situationally good for sweeping blow. And for instant skills, you can also use damage ones to bust out of them, or defensive ones, like a bear skill. And just move right out of it instantly. There's also other situations that can cause laglessness too. Absolutely no lag on that because they never even made animations for hand-to-hand skills on a battle mount. Now, you can do this on any class, any skill, as long as you time it right and have the right skills. You can do it. Now, this may not be helpful for damage per se, but the usefulness for kiting, tanking, PvP, the run tactical and mages level up. There's a lot of different uses for this, and it's nice to learn some new stuff. I hope you can all find a use for it. I certainly will. And I'll keep an eye out for more interesting stuff. Until next time.